Do you ever worry that the baby food you carefully picked out might contain dangerous levels of heavy metals? What about arsenic, lead, or mercury in jars labeled for infants as young as 6 months? That fear isn't paranoid. It's backed by real reports that have shaken parents across the country. It turns out, some of the most well-known baby food brands have been quietly failing the most basic safety tests, sometimes for years. That's not just frustrating, it's terrifying. As a parent, you do your best every day to feed your child something healthy, something trustworthy. But how do you know who to trust when the labels say organic or all natural, yet independent testing reveals toxic ingredients lurking inside? Today, we're taking a deep dive into 5 baby food brands that you may want to think twice about before buying. And stick with us, because at the end, we'll also cover safer alternatives that many parents swear by. Let's get started with the first brand on our list. Coming in at number 5, we have Beech-Nut, a brand that's been around for over a century and is widely available in grocery stores across the country. Many parents gravitate toward Beech-Nut because of its wholesome branding and phrases like "real food for babies." But behind that reassuring messaging, there's a troubling history that parents need to hear. In 2021, Beech-Nut was one of the key brands named in a Congressional report that found alarming levels of heavy metals like arsenic, lead, and cadmium in baby foods. According to that investigation, some internal company documents showed even they were aware of certain ingredients exceeding acceptable levels. Yet the products still made it to shelves. Think about that. A brand trusted by millions of parents may have knowingly sold food that didn't meet basic safety thresholds for babies. And it didn't stop there. Later that year, Beech-Nut voluntarily recalled its rice cereal after FDA testing confirmed levels of arsenic that exceeded the FDA's own limits. That seems to be the heart of it, right? When a brand has to recall its infant rice cereal because it's not safe for consumption, it raises serious questions about their overall quality control. But wait until you see who's next. At number 4, we have Gerber, perhaps the most iconic baby food brand in America and a subsidiary of Nestle. With its signature baby face logo and decades of market dominance, Gerber is often seen as the gold standard for baby nutrition. But that image took a serious hit in recent years. Gerber was one of the primary companies cited in the 2021 House Oversight Subcommittee report that revealed disturbing levels of toxic heavy metals in baby food. The report found that Gerber used ingredients with dangerously high levels of lead and inorganic arsenic, some testing at hundreds of parts per billion, well above what experts consider safe for infants. Even more concerning, internal documents showed that the company continued using these ingredients despite knowing the risks. In one instance, batches of rice flour with elevated arsenic levels were still processed into finished baby food. One parent posted online saying, "We trusted this brand for years, and now I feel sick knowing what I was feeding my baby." That's the betrayal so many families are grappling with. The Gerber name represented safety and care for decades, so finding it at the center of such a serious issue is jarring. That brings us to number 3. And this one might surprise you. Number 3 is Earth's Best, a brand owned by Hain Celestial Group that markets itself as organic, wholesome, and ideal for the most health-conscious parents. For many families, that branding checks all the boxes: non-GMO, organic produce, no artificial colors or preservatives. But despite the feel-good labeling, Earth's Best was also named in the same 2021 Congressional report that shook the baby food industry. The findings indicated that Earth's Best products at times contained excessive levels of heavy metals, including arsenic and lead. According to the subcommittee's review, Hain Celestial tested individual ingredients, but often did not test the final baby food product, a practice that can misrepresent actual exposure levels. The company admitted that some ingredients, even when known to be contaminated, were still approved for use. One former employee told Bloomberg, "We were told to stick to the marketing story, not to the test results." That's tough to hear. When a company uses the word "best" in its name, You expect it to live up to that promise, not just in branding, but in what actually goes into their products. So, we've covered 3 big players, but the next brand comes with one of the most concerning patterns yet. At number 2, we have Happy Family Organics, also known as Happy Baby, which is owned by the multinational food corporation Danone. This brand has built a loyal following among parents who prioritize organic ingredients and sustainability. Their brightly colored pouches and promises of clean nutrition have made them a go-to choice in many households. But that cheerful packaging hides a less than happy reality. According to the same 2021 Congressional investigation, Happy Baby products contained some of the highest levels of lead, arsenic, and cadmium among the brands tested. In fact, some results showed lead levels over 600 parts per billion, a number that far eclipses what's considered safe for infant consumption. Even more concerning, internal communications revealed that the company rarely tested its final products for contaminants, leaning heavily on third-party suppliers and assuming compliance. One consumer on a parenting forum asked, "How can a brand with the word happy in its name serve food with poison-level metals in it?" That seems to be the heart of it. Good intentions and marketing don't necessarily mean safer food. And if you're still listening, just wait until we talk about number 1. It's the most shocking yet. Topping our list at number 1 is Plum Organics, a brand once hailed for revolutionizing pouch-style baby food with a modern, organic twist. Owned by Campbell Soup Company, Plum marketed itself as a savvier, healthier choice for on-the-go parents. But according to that same 2021 House Subcommittee report, Plum Organics had some of the least transparent practices when it came to heavy metal testing. Unlike some other companies that at least attempted to monitor ingredient contamination, Plum reportedly did not test for heavy metals at all. Zero product testing for toxins that independent labs and government bodies have flagged as harmful to infant development? That raises red flags. In some cases, Plum used ingredients from suppliers that exceeded internal thresholds, when those thresholds even existed. One investigatory detail showed arsenic levels in some ingredients reaching over 200 parts per billion. Toxicologist Dr. Yvonne Maldonado stated in a separate 2022 hearing, "For infants, there is no safe level of exposure to lead or arsenic. These metals can permanently alter brain development." Think about that. A company whose packaging often highlights purity and sustainability allegedly skipped the most basic safety screenings. For many parents, that realization has been heartbreaking. One mom writing on Facebook said, "I chose Plum because I thought I was doing better. Now I feel like I failed my baby." That sentiment speaks volumes. But here's the good news. You do have safer options, and we're about to share them with you right now. If you're still watching and finding these details valuable, I'd really appreciate it if you'd leave the number 1 in the comments below, just to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you'll consider subscribing and ringing that bell so you don't miss a thing. Your support is what allows us to keep creating helpful content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's get back to it. Let's talk about some safer alternatives that many parents have turned to with greater peace of mind. First up is Serenity Kids. This brand has earned praise for rigorously testing all of its ingredients and finished baby food products for heavy metals, using standards even stricter than current FDA guidelines. Serenity Kids offers nutrient-dense options like grass-fed beef and organic vegetables, and the company is committed to transparency. You can actually find testing information and sourcing details on their website. Testers and parents alike appreciate the savory, low-sugar options they offer, which more closely mimic real whole foods compared to the sweet-heavy choices in many mainstream brands. If safety and clean nutrition top your list, this is a brand you should try. Another strong alternative is Little Spoon, a direct-to-consumer baby food brand that delivers fresh, organic meals straight to your door. What sets Little Spoon apart is not just convenience, but its commitment to quality. Their baby blends are made with non-GMO ingredients and are free from preservatives, with each batch flash frozen to lock in nutrients and freshness. Importantly, the company conducts regular third-party testing to screen for heavy metals, which adds another layer of trust for concerned parents. Many users have praised the variety of flavors and ingredients, from chia-infused apple purees to zucchini and spinach blends, helping expose babies to a more diverse and nutritious palate from an early age. Plus, with customizable plans and flexible deliveries, it's a stress-reducing option for busy caregivers who still want the best for their little ones. For another safe option, consider Once Upon a Farm. Co-founded by actress Jennifer Garner, this brand stands out for its commitment to fresh, cold-pressed organic baby food with clear ingredient labeling and a strong emphasis on nutritional integrity. All their blends are USDA-certified organic, non-GMO, and they undergo rigorous testing to ensure ingredient safety. Parents appreciate the farm-to-fridge model, which skips the high-heat pasteurization process used by many shelf-stable products, helping preserve both nutrition and flavor. Once Upon a Farm also maintains full transparency about sourcing and production practices, giving caregivers added confidence. You can find their offerings online or in major grocery stores, making them both accessible and reliably clean. So, whether you're just starting your baby on solids or looking for better options, these trusted brands show that safe, nutrient-rich baby food is not only possible, but already out there. You just need to know where to look. So there you have it. 5 baby food brands that have raised serious safety concerns, and 3 alternatives that are getting it right. It's overwhelming, I know, but equipping yourself with this kind of knowledge is one of the most powerful things you can do as a parent. What about you? Have you had any experiences, good or bad, with one of these brands? Did we leave out a favorite trusted option? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Until next time, take care. As we wrap up, just remember that as scary as some of this information is, the fact that you're here and seeking answers already makes you a proactive, caring parent. The baby food industry may have a long way to go, but with awareness, demand, and your voice as a consumer, there's hope for real change. Keep asking questions, trusting your instincts, and leaning on resources that help you make informed choices. We'll keep digging for the facts so you don't have to do it alone. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Before we sign off, just one final thought. Every parent is out here doing their best with the information they have, often under a mountain of stress and a fog of marketing. The best takeaway from all this? Knowledge is power. And now that you know more, you can make more confident, informed choices for your little one. You don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Just take it one meal, one label, one better decision at a time. We're in this together, and we'll keep bringing you the facts so you can focus on what matters most: raising your beautiful, thriving baby. See you in the next video. And finally, just know that choosing better baby food is not about guilt. It's about growth. As new findings come to light and better options emerge, we all get to do better. That's something to celebrate, not fear. So whether you're making a switch today or just tucking this info away for later, you're already taking a powerful step. You care, you're informed, and you are doing an amazing job. We'll keep researching, testing, and sharing what we find, because every child deserves a healthy start, and every parent deserves the truth. Thanks for spending this time with us, and until next time. So don't let fear drive you. Let knowledge empower you. One better bottle, one safer spoonful at a time. That's how real change starts. We're so grateful to be part of your parenting journey. Until next time, take care of yourself and your little one.